Welcome one and all to GameYard TV. Extremely happy that you have joined us for another video. And the purpose of this video basically is to just share with you the West Indies squad, that long-awaited squad. We have been waiting for quite a while now. The squad is finally here, and so I will share that with you, and I will also share the England's squad as well. So stay tuned, do not touch that dial, because we will be right back. So now, to be honest with you, there's not much to talk about as it relates to the West Indies squad, right? The squad is basically almost the same squad that would have played in Sri Lanka. That series would have concluded a few days ago, right? I think the only change in the squad would have been Alec Athanes would have been dropped from the ODI squad, and in come the hard-hitting Shimran Edmire to the squad, and really happy to see one of the more experienced players back in the squad. I was hoping to see Koran also, but he was not named in the squad. But I would have watched an extensive interview with Darren Sammy, and he would have done an interview with Talk Sport, and he would have highlighted some of the issues that they are facing as it relates to keeping the nucleus of the squad. And he made some very good points which we cannot really argue against. One of the main issue with West Indies cricket is that the players are not being paid in accordance with the other playing nations, or the bigger playing nations. So you find that most of our players they seek elsewhere to play some cricket in order to I guess they would have had their what I would say objectives in mind. So I guess when we do not see these players, I guess they are playing cricket elsewhere in order to make more income, So it was a very, very good interview, and I think Sammy would have made a lot of things clear in our minds. We had a lot of questions in relation to why these players are not playing, and he would have cleared up some of those issues. So if you have time, you can watch that interview, right? So it's only Shimran Edmire would have been added to the squad, right? So I think in relation to Alec Athanes, though, I think as a young player, I think Sammy, they are trying to push him into the opening the batting for West Indies at the white ball level. And to be honest with you, I don't think Alec Athanes is an opener, to be honest with you. And so I'm not sure if I would say it's a raw deal he would have gotten, but this is the highest level of cricket, right? So you have to be versatile as a cricket, I suspect. So me and Anthony is hoping hoping that he would play in the Super 50 that is going on to just improve his skills some more, and hoping that he will return to the ODI squad in the near future. He's a very young talent, very technical, batsman. So I'm hoping that he will return to the squad soon. So the 15-man squad for the West Indies reads Shea Hope is captain, Shimran Etmaya, Joel Anjo, Alzari Joseph, Casey Carter, Ruston Chase, Matthew Ford, Shamar Joseph, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Uda Kishmoti, Sherfane Rutherford, Jaden Seals, Romario Shepherd, Eden Walsh Jr. That's a 15-man squad for the West Indies. Alright, so as I said, there's not much to talk about with regards to West Indies. Surprised that Eden Walsh Jr. is still in the squad, but as I said, I would have understand the thought process of Darren Sammy, so I will not say much about Eden Walsh Jr. Hope he will bounce back, regain some confidence, and play some good cricket in this series. West Indies would have been having a little bit more confidence as having won that last ODI in Sri Lanka. Those are some tough conditions to play in, and the fact that they would have won the last game speak volume about the team. Show some character, having gone down our backs against the wall, and we would have responded well. So I'm hoping that we will play some good cricket in this series. Alright, so now I will transition into the England squad. There are quite a few new faces, so I will try to give some information as it relates to the new faces in the England squad. As you would have known, England has just concluded a test series in Pakistan. They would have lost that series 2-1, right? And some of the players there will join up with the squad. That Jordan Cox would have been on that tour, so he will join the squad in the West Indies. And I will talk about the faces that we will not see in this ODI series. So the faces that you will not see, the familiar faces that you will not see on this tour are namely Harry Brook, Josh Butler. Josh Butler is nursing calf injury. He's still injured. Hope he will get back, on the field in short order. So we have Gus Atkinson. We will not see Ben Duckett. We will not see Matthew Pat. We will not see Jamie Smith. We will not see, and also Bryden Cars. I suspect that these persons will be rested. However, Jordan Cox will join the England squad for this series. Now, the 15-man squad for England is Liam Livingston, captain, Jafra Archer, Jacob Bethel, Jaffer Chauhan, Jaffer Chauhan, Jordan Cox, Sam Curran, Will Jacks, Sakib Mahmood, Dan Mosley, Jamie Overton, Michael Pepper, Adil Rashid, Phil Salt, Reece Topley, and John Turner. That's a 15-man squad for the Three Lions. Alright, so there are a few names that are not very familiar to us, and I will be, just giving you a short snippet of who they are. The first one, Jordan Cox, right? Jordan Cox is an Essex player, right? He's a hard-hitting right-handed batsman with a solid technique. He's also a wicket keeper, and he's also a very good fielder. In fact, Jordan Cox would have taken some spectacular catches in his career, so far. And he would have represented the Three Lions at the under-19 level. He would have played T20 internationals and also test matches. He's, as I said before, he is currently in Pakistan because he was a part of the squad. So I suspect that he will join the squad in short order if he has not done so already. Alright, Michael Pepper is also an Essex player. He's a ruthless striker off the ball, very good striker off the ball, right? He's known for his batting skills and his ability to clear the boundaries with ease, right? So, what West Indies will be up against. He loves the scoop, the ramp, and the sweep shots, right? And Pepper believes that, momentum is very important in batting, and that can lift, your confidence, right? So West Indies need to be very, very careful bowling to this batsman. So the next player is Jaffer Chauhan, the 22-year-old leg spinner from Yorkshire, and he has the ability to take wickets in cluster. So West Indies need to be very careful, right? We don't know a lot about this young, prodigy, so we have to be very careful. He seems to be a very good leg spinner, and I think what would have propelled Chauhan to international cricket. He was a net bowler, in 2022, right, when Pakistan toured England, right, and he was one of the net bowlers, and he was so good in the nets that he would have, bowled get Ben Duckett out and also Joe Root, right, and from that his career, he started to make strides in his career. Shortly after that, he would have signed that contract with Yorkshire and never looked back. So that's Jaffer Chauhan, right? So Dan Mosley is a quick off spinner. He's very quick. He bowls the ball at an average of 65 miles per hour. He was Bears' leading wicket taker in 2023 Vitality Blast with 21 wickets at an average, run per over of 7.42. Mosley is a left-handed batsman who scored 834 runs in the county championship and Blast combined in 2023. Dan Mosley, was called up and he toured India with the red ball team in 2023. And last but by no means least is John Turner. John Turner bowled a good pace over 90 miles per hour. He bowls a tight line and length and does not deviate much from it. John Turner is also compared to Glenn McGrath, the way that he bowls consistent line and length, right? So he's a very dangerous customer, having that line and length, that consistency of line and length, plus he's bowling over 90 miles per hour. That's a skill. And John Turner is plays for Hampshire, right, in county cricket. He is accurate and can nail specific deliveries at the start and end of an innings, right? He is strong in his shoulders and he hit the deck very hard, right? So this is another bowler we have to look out for. So, and I want to make this point, because this will show the depth, of England cricket. They can put out, a different 11 for different tournaments and have the same quality. And I really admire that about, the way England, harness their talents. They have so much cricket playing in England. I really can't, to be honest with you, compare West Indies against England in terms of the investment, that, enters England cricket on a yearly basis. But it just shows when you invest in the sport and grow the sport, organically, you have a vast, a wealth of talent to choose from. And that is the reason why England can, do without a Harry Brook, right? A Ben Duckett, who's a runs machine, right? A Bryden Cars, right? Gus Atkinson, So I look forward to the tournament, to be honest with you. I'm really hoping that West Indies will win this one. We would have beaten England in 2023, so that last ODI series we would have played against them. We are at home conditions now, so I suspect that we will prepare well. The guys had a very short turnaround time from the Sri Lankan tour, but sometimes this is how it goes at the international level. You don't really have much time, but I am hoping that the guys will put in the work and will make us proud in the West Indies. So this is where I will end it. For now, just stay tuned. There are a lot of cricket playing now. Just stay tuned for more videos to come. Right, as I always say, kindly subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.